Andy, that final minute, a lot like Mercer, had opportunities and just couldn't get it done and allowed them to have that shot.
That's right, that's right. Up 4, I can't remember if we had the ball up 4. Did we ever have the ball up 4?
Yeah, you had the ball up for.
It was, I know it was 80 to 76, but I don't know if we had the ball. Without the ball, we never got the ball. You know, the thing that's disheartening is our last 2 possessions, we don't get a shot. You know? Sebastian is our best rebounder per minute. That's why I'm trying to play more, because again, for the 5th consecutive game, we get out rebounded. It was a huge challenge to the team. I felt like if we get out rebounded, we're going to lose the game. And ultimately, there were a lot of factors, but I thought that was a big one. Freshmen trying real hard and threw the ball to them where they get us in the open floor, and then hurt us on the offensive glass again. And then at the end, I don't know if he was set or not set. I don't know. We were just trying to pull their 5 into a ball screen so that Jarvis could try to get an angle and drive it. And he's been very effective. He shot 12 free throws, and that was my mindset at the end. We get the block call, and then 5 seconds to play, we're trying to keep them from getting a shot at the basket, and the kid throws in a one-legged banker. So give them credit. When you let a team come in and out rebound you, let them shoot 58% the second half. We're trying as best we can to mix and match. And I thought they did a really good job of moving the ball. 20 assists on 31 made field goals is phenomenal. Their ball movement was as good as I've seen in this building since Florida 2 years ago. The 2-3 zone wasn't as effective because they were picking us apart and throwing it at point-blank range. Devin Oliver, number 5, the kid who hit the last one, had a monster game for him. We had a number of opportunities where if we could have gotten a stop or a putback or handled the ball between 2 bigs from 3 feet, then maybe the outcome would have been different. But unfortunately for us, it's not.
You spoke about this week, but this is the 3rd loss on your home floor this year, and that's just not like a team you've coached. I mean, is that just this team not? I don't know what is it? Why has that been a struggle?
I'm not real sure. I know that a tried and true formula is the fact that you got to protect your home floor if you're going to have any aspirations of doing anything meaningful at the end of the season. We haven't done a good job of that. We've lost 2 overtime games and on a last-second shot. We've been in every game, but our inability to make V play has cost us. Now, we've also been in situations where it's helped us. Obviously, our 9-week schedule has been pretty competitive. I think that'll pay dividends for us down the road. So every game is going to be a possession here, a possession there, and unfortunately, tonight we didn't have to play.
Andy, did you think y'all were getting good looks on the perimeter in the first half, just not hitting them, or were they contesting those pretty well?
No, it's hard for me to say until I see the tape. I thought Jarvis was tremendous as he's been for us all year. Really strong off the bounce. Marshall made a couple of shots. Derek finally threw one in. They got really extended, as a lot of people do. They got really extended, so we were playing behind our screening action. And we've got to make those plays. Our big guys have got to do what Dayton's big guys do, and that's finish through contact at the rim. If you do that, then this team's got a chance to win some basketball.
Just talk about the momentum or maybe the lack of heading into SEC play now after, I guess, a tough loss like this.
Well, we've got to, as quickly as possible, put this behind us and get our focus on really the first week. It's unusual. We've got a Thursday, Saturday swing plus travel in between, so and without Marshall. So we'll have to get back in the gym tomorrow and evaluate the things that we did poorly. We did some good things as well. Dayton's a good basketball team. And we had our opportunities, but again, our inability to make the play cost us. We've got to shore up some areas that were deficient, namely rebounding and defense. Tonight, we weren't very good defensively, and that coupled with not getting a shot at the basket in the last 2 offensive possessions typically is going to put you on the losing end, and that's what happened.
Andy, in a regulation, Jarvis gets the ball. It seemed like that's a big step for this team, that it wasn't a play going to Marshall, instead it was somebody else in that position.
Well, Jarvis is our best player. He's not our most hyped player, but he's our best player. It has been all season. Marshall does what Marshall does, and he has the ability to knock down shots. And I thought the way Dayton's mindset, again, I haven't talked to Archie, you can ask him this question, but his mindset, I think, was not to allow Marshall Henderson to beat him. And so when you do that, it takes other players out of the action, and we've got to be able to take advantage of that, and that's where we're falling short. We've got to have other guys step up and make plays because he draws so much attention off that screening action. Jarvis is the one guy that made plays, but to beat Dayton, you've got to have more than one of those. You've got to have other guys step up and make plays. There were opportunities there tonight, and we didn't get it done.